Yo, what up? We back with CT's RPT, Real Prison Talk with Wes. And I know it's been a while since I put something up. Man, life's been crazy. I've been going through it. As y'all know, I was in a halfway house putting up the videos. And somebody, somewhere must have seen my videos and didn't like it. Or to this day, I'm still trying to figure out what their beef was. All I know is the director came to me, took my phone, took my iPhone, and they didn't even give me a explanation of what was going on. So I think I went like a week or so without my iPhone because I have another phone, but I went a week or so without my iPhone, and I'm asking questions, what's going on? Why'd y'all take my phone? They telling me that they got orders to take it. They don't know why. So I'm out of that halfway house now. And it's crazy because when I was leaving, I'm like, so what about my phone that I spent $900 on? Like, y'all just gonna beat me for my phone? And the director, she basically told me, like, yo, talk to your parole officer about it. And in my eyes, I'm like, I haven't done anything wrong. This is the first time in my life that I'm actually on the right side of the law. My life consists of me going to work, working 9.5 to 10 hours a day, coming home, showering, eating. I might play my video game or something for about an hour or two, just to prepare to do it all over again. So luckily I'm out of there. I self-sponsored. I got my own apartment. I'm in my own place now. And I still haven't got my phone back. I had to just go chalk it up, buy another phone, only to find out that it was DOC that has my phone. Because I looked my phone up on there's something called Find My Phone the iPhones have. And I found out my phone is in Weathersfield. And that's where a lot of DOC headquarters for this, a lot of DOC stuff is there. So I don't know, I've been told that I'm under some type of investigation for gang affiliation because of my YouTube channel. Whereas this channel is not to promote any gang affiliation or none of that. This is just to educate and to promote awareness of brothers and sisters that is either incarcerated or has been currently incarcerated. And at first, I was discouraged, and I was like, man, I'm just going to fall back, because I don't want to fight with these people and end up going back to jail for something stupid. Not when I'm doing the right thing. Go to work, I come home. That's all I do. On the weekends, I spend with my family, my kids, and whatnot. But my show is like I said, it informs, it educates, and I've really helped people. I've bridged gaps between families, and just today, I go on my Instagram. I can't remember the young lady's name, so give me 1 second to go on my Instagram because I always plug my Instagram at the end of my videos. And I get a message from XN33KSX. It's a pretty unique Instagram name. But she was just letting me know that she's been watching my videos and she's struggling to connect with her guy in prison. and she wants to know if I could give my advice, because trust me, I've been there. So she says that they're hot and cold, on and off. And you gotta remember, like, keep in mind that when you confined and you're not able to be around your family and loved ones, there's a lot of things that go through our head as men, especially when we're alpha males and used to being able to do things on our own time. So I know I've gone through this, and it's ironic because I was just talking to a friend of mine's, and she really helped me. I ain't gonna put a name out there. I ain't gonna do you like that, but she held me down my whole bed. I'm talking from day one to day none. And I was talking to her about it, and I was kind of trying to. She said something of along the fact of, and I know a lot of females probably feel like this. How come if you in prison and you know you need me, I'm the only female that's holding you down. How could you give me your ass to kiss? And I'm like, I know she was trying to throw a sub at me, but I never gave her my ass to kiss. I had to remind her, like, you know who I was before I went to prison. And real dudes don't let situations break them. They don't let situations change them. They change the situation, if anything. So the problem, shorty, might be that some of us, we go in there, we got our pride. And then you got some dudes that pride go out the window. And they willing to do anything to get them stamps, them calls, that money. Me personally, I always felt like if you got love for me, if you love me, you gonna be there. And if you ain't gonna be there, if it's not genuine, then you gonna go on about your business. But I'm not gonna change myself. I'm not gonna break myself down. I'm not gonna lower I'm not gonna change anything about me. I still kept the same pride. I still kept my head up. I still puffed my chest up. I still talk the way I talk. Because at the end of the day, like, prison is only temporary for some of us. So I've told many females and males, because females ain't the only ones. I had plenty of my homies like, I had to tell them, you can look good for right now, bro. It's straight. Not gonna be here forever. And that's a lot of our mentality. It has nothing to do with the prison, it's the man, I'm pretty sure he probably was the same way when he was in the world. And you just have to know the person that you're dealing with, because if it's real, then it's worth going through all the bullshit, basically. If it's real, then it's worth it, because there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Now, with that being said, you have to be careful for the scam artists and the dudes that's just telling you what you want to hear because they're in prison. So hopefully this ain't the case, you know what I mean? And you really got a man that care about you. And I admit I'm a victim to it. Some of us just don't know how to express our feelings. Some of us is not as comfortable getting in touch with our more emotional side. So you might see glimpses of it. It might be a flicker every once in a while, but we just don't know how. We just don't know how to be what you want us to be 24/7. And now you add the fact that we're confined to these circumstances and we got a lot of other bullshit. Trust me, sweetheart, you don't know what happens after he hang that phone up. When you go, maybe y'all have an argument and you go smoke a cigarette, have a drink, or whatever you choose to do, even have sex, whatever you choose to do, to relieve yourself from the stress and the tension, he doesn't have them same privileges. He has to go back in that cell and just let them thoughts tear him away. And a lot of times, that's what the problem be. You give us too much time to ourselves, and we have nothing but our thoughts. And unfortunately, our loved ones suffer most because these are the people that we're communicating with the most. So the fake ones, they gonna fall off. The real ones is the ones that you get to call every day, every other day, 3 times a week, however many times you and your man call. But you have to remember, you're his only outlet. So unfortunately, you have to take the good with the bad. And that's probably why you're hot and cold, you know what I mean? Because there's good days, there's bad days in there. And I don't know who he is, but I'm gonna just put it on myself. If you're someone like me that is not as in touch with your emotional side, then you might lash out. And you might not know how to be as lovey dovey as you would want him to be. But I tip my hat to the real woman that that's holding their man down and know that we as men we'll work, you know what I mean? And if he's anything like me, he's a handful. So just be strong, sweetheart, because I know when we go through these times, we're not the only ones that's locked up, you know what I mean? You females that hold your man down, y'all do this bid with us. And unfortunately, you're probably all he has. I mean, the few people I had in my corner, I could say I had one female. Like I said, my a friend of my friend that was there from day one to the day I got out, and I could just think back and I knowing how I am, I know I probably was hard on that girl, but fortunately for me, her love for me is what kept her around. You know what I mean, and what had her be more understanding to my situation. And you gotta you gotta have a lot of patience, because woman, you don't even know the power that you possess. So you could turn his day from happy to a night in the box just by saying the right words or the wrong words. So sweetheart, just hang in there, and hold your man down. If you love him, stand by his side, And I guarantee you, when this is all over, it's gonna be one day y'all might be laying in bed together, and it's all gonna hit him that you was there from jump, and he gonna roll over and he gonna probably tell you in his own words, because like I said, a lot of us are not able to connect with our emotional sides, but we try, So in his own words, he gonna tell you that he was sorry. He gonna tell you how much you mean to him, and that feeling right there is what's gonna let you know that it was all worth it. And with that note, if y'all haven't by now, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, continue to hit me up. I hope I helped you out with your situation. If not, hit me up. We'll work through it. Hit me up on Instagram, wes.smith.129. And until next time, peace.